Yes.
Yeah, like all of Discovery Base stuff. None of it's on today's subscriber feed. Like, who the hell else knows who's been on? Like, Drew's isn't on there.
No, man, but nobody subscribes to me, so that's okay.
Oh, by the way, we're live.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Oh, I got an alert.
Yeah,
got an alert that we're live.
Notifications turned on.
Well, there we go. Well,
Yeah, watch live now. Comic Core Happy Hour with Comic Community plus Hall.
Yeah, so there we go.
On there. No, man, but nobody subscribes. See, there we are.
Yeah,
That's the audio. We sound good too.
All right. So let's go over what's going on in the
Chris
world.
Barrett's in the chat.
Hey, Chris Barrett. Hey, Jason
showed up.
Smith.
Smithers. What's up, he says. Sup, Smithers. And my favorite out of the three of them, the Stream Elements robot. What's going on, bot?
All right. I am going to give you guys some things that we can talk about real quick. Carson, listen to this. Let me read this to you since your camera's off. You ready?
Yeah.
GameStop declares quarantine immunity, says it's essential retail. GameStop has reportedly instructed its employees to keep stores open despite the coronavirus concerns, claiming it's essential retail. Due to the products we carry that enables and enhances our customer experience in working from home, we believe GameStop is classified as essential retail. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, remember that store you took all your stuff to get rid of it because you could just have digital stuff instead?
Oh,
they're not essential.
They banned trading.
They don't have trade-ins anymore?
No, well, not during this.
Oh, wow.
I read a little bit of this statement today from GameStop. And
so they're not taking trades?
No, I don't know who's running the ship right now at GameStop, but they need to be ousted bad. Like
it's Reggie Fils-Aimé, isn't it?
No, he just got put on the board like just recently. I don't know how much say he has anything. He's probably just getting his hands dirty, but they need to slow down because I'm guessing there's probably most of the malls probably aren't open at this point.
Yeah, the malls aren't going to be open.
That's where
so
most of your GameStops are at.
Oh, you got a lot of GameStops in like shopping plazas.
Yeah,
actually malls.
I mean,
like the motel as opposed to the hotel.
But there's some point they got to figure out where to draw that line, where they take care of their employees and where they're just showing.
Oh God, they don't care about their employees.
I think they've obviously proved that with this whole mess.
I mean, look, they actually opened up earlier
all along.
They actually opened earlier than what the hell was that?
Jason Hannon watching us on Facebook.
I thought that was Fish Tropic. Is that Fish Tropic?
Yeah, it's Fish Tropic. What's up, Fish Tropic?
Fish Tropic?
That's Fish Tropic.
That's Fish Tropic and his government name. It's government fish.
So William Bird has a good one here. Comment. He says, just reading gloom and doom articles on how bad comic shops are getting hit could be a death blow for the market as we know it. Absolutely, man. I stopped at my local shop today to pick up my books. And as I was checking out, the governor of Pennsylvania declared that all non-life, life essential stores close immediately at 8 o'clock, which means they all close. And I don't know if this is for 1 week or if this is for 2 weeks or if it's for 8 weeks. Like rumors are, he's essentially going to have to shut down shop, which is awful, man. That's insane. How's it going down in your neck of the woods?
So far, so good. I know one local shop has said he will deliver your books if you live within a 5-mile radius of one of their shops. They will actually have somebody drive your books to your house. So there's a $10 delivery fee and a $15 minimum. But hell yeah. I mean, if I can't get books anywhere else, that's where I'm going to get them.
How about you, Carson?
My local shop's just doing the curbside pickup for as long as that's allowed, I guess. But like I said, the article I saw today not having to do necessarily with comic books, just everything in general. I think this is really going to speed up that they termed it Amazonification of culture, basically, where we're just buying everything online instead of your brick and mortar stores. And obviously, this is, I
terrible
agree, it's going
news.
to speed up the process big time.
I think it's
Well,
terrible
I mean-
news overall.
It is.
It's awful. I mean, here's one thing that, I mean, the shops themselves are taking a hit. The community's taking a hit. But like some of the comic book creators and companies are thinking outside the box, and Devil Do is one of them. Devil's Due is making full digital library free to combat the COVID-19 quarantine. The independent publisher is the latest to offer relief for comic book readers in this time of crisis. Devil Do Publishing is the latest company to offer an entertainment solution for those in quarantine due to coronavirus. The comic publisher has made its entire digital library free to download for its customers. These are all really kind of book. Oh, we met Devil's Due, right? We know that.
Yeah,
we did.
Josh Blaylock.
Yeah, Josh
Yeah.
Blaylock, good
And
dude.
these are all like cat.
I don't read any of his books, but yeah, they're
I
all
mean,
cat red titles.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
kind of want to read that Mercy Sparks. He seemed to be really recommending that book when we interviewed him at Baltimore.
Boogly Heads, Final Street, Galaxy for Hire, Lord of Gore, Mercy Sparks.
Where's Cat when you need her?
Didn't they
She
do?
actually
They didn't do
picked up
Hack
Mark.
Slash, did they? Or was that just plain Image?
I think that might have been Image.
Tim Seeley.
Well, Image Comics updates the coronavirus response with return, extension, and cancellations. And then last is,
I mean, that's good for the retailers.
Free Comic Book Day has even got pushed back, right?
That
And
says, you know that there's a lot of things that are shipments are stopping. They're stopping shipments. So I think at a certain point, all that's going to stop moving on a ground level. Everybody's going to go to that digital.
When's Diamond done? When's Diamond going to close? You're in that area, so
I have no idea, man. I the direct market is healthy currently from a distributor standpoint. They're moving a lot of units. They're still moving a lot of units. So I'm not really worried about them so much until we really figure out what's going to happen with all these shipments. They've got books printed for the next month or so, right?
yeah.
Right? They're being packed up and shipped. When do the shipments stop? What do they do with the books they already have printed that they're not allowed to ship? What happens with all this stuff? I think whatever happens with the distribution is going to be key to knowing whether or not these stores can survive. I know that diehards, right, who have a large pull list are going to take advantage of things like curbside pickup or delivery systems, or just getting in touch with their LCS owner for, a scheduled pickup time. My LCS owner's doing that. Like, you don't want to pay for delivery, can't do the curbside thing. Let's set an appointment so you can come in and we can take care of you without having to worry about a bunch of people being in the store. That, that's something that we can look forward to, maybe more personalized experiences from the LCS owners. I think that anything these publishers can do to keep interest going in their product would be to the benefit, because if you read 2 months digitally, but you're a physical collector and those physical copies are waiting for you when you get back to your LCS and the system is still there, then it'll remain healthy. So we'll see.
Drew, I think Carson and I have talked about this a couple times, and I know Carson, you're making you're making a valiant effort to switch to digital, right?
Yeah, pretty much. This is probably going to be like, the death knell of my interest of getting physical comics, because
That's how
I've been
thinking
saying
too,
the last
man.
few weeks, I only got like 2 or 3 books I'm really interested in. I think at this point, I'm just going to read those runs on Comixology, Marvel, and DC Unlimited services and go from there.
I was thinking about the same thing. If my shop closes down, the entire state at this point is shut down. So I'm probably going to. I did get a huge haul today, and I picked up a couple books that I'm interested in from Upshot. I think it's called AWA.
AWA Upshot, yes.
But
Vern Gagne.
I
It's true.
will.
Vern Gagne books.
I'm gonna show some books for once.
That's
And then
my legend.
I want to get into this real quick. Drew, I know you're not the biggest fan, but Metal is coming back, and I gotta show you some of these bad. I mean, I'm a Coppola fan back when he was a Spawn guy, right? And I thought he did his best work when he was on Metal, and because it's kind of twisted and dark. But have you checked out this? Here is Metal 1.
That's the dark metal.
Dark Knight Metal, Death Metal.
Yeah, I'm
But,
interested in that, man.
Look at this, man. How beautiful is this? She's wielding. She's making her chainsaw.
Yeah, it's almost as cool as like the first metal was.
And I think that swamp thing that's on fire, right? There's the and check this out. A bat Tyrannosaurus. I mean a bat T-Rex.
Oh yeah, man. He had to use the T-Rex. He had it sitting there.
And Alfred is in there. I think that's Alfred. He's got some weird shit going on here. A Lazarus pit. The Dragon Joker is back.
Yeah, Dionysium.
Oh my god, dude! I'm pumped. Yeah. Kind of stoked, but all right. Here's what I got. I'm gonna go from worst to best.
Worst to best. Okay, this is the way I like it.
All right, coming in last place. X-Men #5. That Wolverine and Omega Red cover.
That's a good one. If that's the worst, that's good.
I know, dude. Check this out. 2 of them. X-Men #4s. 20 cents. 20 cents. This whole haul was like $10. So we got 2 of them.
2 of them. That's a $30 book, isn't it, Seawood?
Yeah, something. People love that book.
Seawood, I got an X-Men #1.
Oh yeah, that's the one set of claws variant.
One set of claws.
So he doesn't stab the UPC code or Captain America's head.
Here's the wraparound cover one.
Yeah. Just get that one. Always just get that one.
And then I got this right here.
Oh my God, Golden. Holy shit.
You got the Adventures of Superman #501 die cut Superboy poster inside. I win. Yay.
It's funny because it looked golden with your
green screen.
Yeah, that looks badass.
That is pretty sweet.
That looks actually kind of cool.
Yeah. And then those guys last night, did you watch The Greatest Show Ever last night?
I certainly did. I cut together a little package for them.
How funny. They kept on going back to the
Safe Space.
The New Warriors.
Yeah, Snowflake and Safe Space. I don't even know what to say about that.
So, I mean, okay, if the shop shut down, if Diamond and distribution shuts down, like, where are all these people going to get their key collector books?
Nowhere.
I mean,
they're going to have to get them from us, Chad. Oh, announcing the Comic Core auction coming back now.
No, it is. So, good segue. So, we have decided to do an auction. It's not a kind of normal auction. It's going to be retailers auction. We're going to bring on a bunch of comic book shop owners. If you know a comic book shop owner and they would like to be on here during this, we'll call it the Corona Relief Auction. And each shop owner will bring on 6 items and they'd get to auction it off. And you would pay them directly and the shipping. So something that we're floating around trying to help the community as much as possible. And
that's not a bad idea, Chad. I like where you're at there.
We try to give back. Right there, Carson.
Oh, yeah.
Give back like wrestling. Let's talk wrestling. But it wouldn't be a show without somebody shouting out the chat. Carson, you're not watching us, are you?
I can bring it up on the iPad. Oh, like there's the chat. Like you got old Bad News Barrett. He's in there.
Yeah, he is.
Geek Aficionado, got a chance to meet him at C2E2. Maybe,
Aficionado.
hopefully not the last con of all time, but C2E2 was a good con. We got a chance to meet. We got Thunderhouse Design in the chat. What is going on, Thunderhouse? And we had Gummer earlier, William Bird, Jason Smith. Hopefully he keeps that medium L flowing like fine wine. And then my favorite, the Stream Elements Robot. Oh yeah.
Yeah, robot.
All right. What else do we got? Should we talk about like any new shows that are coming out?
Are
There's
new
any
shows
coming
actually
out.
coming out, Chad?
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as this Disney Plus Marvel stuff
No,
hits,
on
then
this
I'll
channel.
care.
There's
Oh,
a
new
bunch.
shows on this channel?
Yeah.
We have new shows?
We've got rumors and innuendo. I don't know if we have new shows.
Well,
When's that show
no.
coming out? The Rumor and Innuendo show.
Isn't that the show
That's
where we
right.
talk about all the
Good
rumors
call.
and innuendo?
There's the Mastodon. The Mastodon. Sweet. The Mastodon. I can't do your voice.
Apparently, there's an announced new season of Harley Quinn coming soon.
The Titans is coming back, right?
Is it?
I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Coronavirus.
What you gonna do? Get all coroned up?
Dude, I can't find hand sanitizer anywhere, and they have these kid versions, and I got Tootsie Roll flavored. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Don't
They're
eat it,
flavored?
Chad.
What's that?
I said don't eat it, Chad. You put it
No,
on
I
your
rub it on my
hands, not
lips.
in your mouth.
Rub it all over my body.
I did one of those Facebook posts, you know, hey, show me the number, whatever photo in your phone, and I'll give you, you know, your own number, set up your own post. I did one of those deals today, and I'll be damned if the great legend didn't win the internet.
Did he really?
Oh God, I'm gonna get ready to, I'm gonna upload it right now so you guys can see it. The photo that he shared with me.
Were you guys talking about it when you guys were practicing WWE?
We were not
Yeah.
practicing. We were not
Carson,
practicing.
Sure.
You don't become good overnight, dude.
I've been practicing solo.
You guys were tag teaming.
We were not tag teaming. We were
Carson.
alliancing.
All I know is when someone climbs a ladder.
The best
Going to get
option
the
for beating
briefcase.
the
the other
best
guy-
option is to let him loosen it, then try to hit him with a
Oh,
finisher,
my
and then climb up the
God.
ladder and
What?
get it, which was
You
my
know the finisher that never happened and the climb up the ladder that never happened?
yeah, because I lost.
You're too busy doing taunts.
I mean, I was
It's
I was
not working
dancing a little
together.
bit. There was a little bit of showboating. You know, you can't be mad at that.
Yeah, as Legend won. Our Truth win a ladder match. I can't forgive that.
You can't be mad at that. Come on, man.
Yes, I can. It's our Truth. He's terrible.
I mean, objectively, yes.
How come Legends choice in wrestlers has just like
It gets
declined?
Like
Gets
that's what
worse.
me and Chad were talking about today on the phone. Like Aaron Corbin, terrible face. He's ugly. He's a terrible person. He sucks, and it's like one of Legend's favorites. But like, how do you get worse than that?
So I get a
Oh,
notification on my phone.
Rowan.
I roll over. There's a
Rowan.
notification on my phone. Great Legend has commented on your Facebook post, or Robert Dowdy, right? Shout out his government. And that's the photo that he shared.
Uh-oh. Like, hey, pal.
It's so beautiful. Good old Eric Rowan.
Oh my god.
Andre. How's he do the voice? He always says, Andre.
Andre. Oh god, Rowan. Look how terrible Rowan is. My god.
They gave him a pet spider from Spirit Halloween store. That's his gimmick. So
It makes you wonder, why Vince held on to him, yet not Brody Lee, who had actual
Brody
talent.
Lee-
Squashed it like a bug.
Yeah.
Brody Lee. I mean, here at the end of the day, we had two Was it 2 or 3? Have we had 3 empty arena for WWE?
I think
2.
they said 1 SmackDown and 1 Raw, and then NXT was a highlight show.
Yeah, but and if you want to be honest with you, they did the Elimination Chamber match on SmackDown, and they did the entire freaking Royal Rumble on Raw. I mean,
Yeah, we got an empty arena show from AEW on Wednesday.
what they did,
That was phenomenal.
And you know what they did different? They put the wrestlers in the crowd because, again, you're trying to. I mean, having 2 people cheer is better than having nobody. Because
Having MJF be in character off screen for 2 hours was perfect. All you did was give that guy a chance to shine. Uh-oh, he's here.
oh, look, he's coming to New Discovery Day.
Here he is. It's
I
Eric
figured I'd make
Rowan.
it 3 for 3 today.
What's up? We're talking wrestling. Carson?
Nice.
Yeah, man, we're talking about that AEW show in the dark. Well, not the dark, but nobody in the crowd. And they absolutely killed it, man.
God, Rowan. Ugh.
It's so bad. It's awesome.
He's fought in several empty arenas because the people bought the tickets. They showed up. Eric Rowan came out and they went right to the bathrooms, right to your concession stands.
I didn't
right
think I had
outside
to
the
pee,
queue.
but Rowan's on, so I might as well.
Yep.
It's like when your mom asks you, look, it's going to be a long ride. You got to go. You're like, oh, I might as well try.
All right, so I'm going to talk to Chris Barrett. Made a comment in the chat, and
Did he?
Yeah, he said if we don't get a new Thursday night show, I'm going to do a Thursday night sketch show. You absolutely can do that, but
Did you guys see Chad RCG's Instagram today? Oh man, it's him bailing. It's him like falling flat on his ass, like on camera.
Well, here's what we got going.
It's pretty great.
I saw it. I was like, who the hell is this?
Big announcement.
Roll Crown Crolla.
The Boy Who Had 7 and Comic Worries is coming over to the Comic Core show.
That's amazing. I want to be on.
I don't know
show
what night.
now.
I honestly have no clue what night.
Let's hope it's on Thursday.
The Real Comic Book Talk are coming to us next Sunday. They will be doing a show on Sunday. And
He did save the beer, Geek Aficionado. You're right.
then the last one is Drew is going to be doing a show occasionally, but it's going to be a daily show. I don't know if Drew's going to be able to make it.
Occasionally daily.
Yeah, the perfect name for a show.
It's daily, as in that every day it's on is a day.
Yeah, but like it's going to be daily starting on Monday with Nerdy Podcast, and it's going to be just a 15-minute news and entertainment type segment. And then
And I'm working on some supercuts, Seawood.
the supercuts have been super funny, but the last one that we have, and I was hoping to be able to have it up tomorrow, is our new list show. And that didn't happen.
How's that looking? How's that looking, Chad?
I've got. I need a comic from you. I need a comic from Carson.
Oh, I said mine out loud. I gotta write it down.
Yeah, because I gotta do that.
Oh shit! I told you. Send me a format. Send me like a ditto, and I'll fill out the ditto sheet.
I don't
And I'll fax it to you.
Is my mic working right?
Not really.
Better? Carson, is that better? Let me know.
Sounds like it's not even on.
Really?
Yeah, sounds like it's turned off, and there's this like buzz that's like killed my earbuds right now.
All right.
Oh, was that? I thought that was my headphones.
Okay, so did I. I thought it was mine. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to get new ones.
Chad, what'd you do?
Has Drew brought back the demon mic?
The demon. Mike.
Demon Mike has returned.
That's pretty close.
I want your soul. I'll get you, Gadget.
You sound like
Next time.
you sound like WCW's Black Scorpion.
The Black
That gonna be hard.
Scorpion.
Holy
That's
hell!
the Ole Anderson.
Oh, that's why. Here, check this out.
What's
Tell me if
why?
this works.
Did you break it?
What?
Oh, that's
Oh,
better
my car's
already.
done.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We're live, pal.
Hey, I just saw this in the
I thought it
private
was
chat.
good.
It says, anyone else hear a high pitched buzz? Chat, is your mic working right? Glad we got to the bottom of that in a timely fashion.
He
I thought
handled
it was
that.
me.
I think it is Donnie. Donnie the Mastodon.
Donnie, I want to
Pretty
know,
good.
how's the weather now that you're hairless?
Are you hairless?
No,
did, you
that's really
really-
great legend.
did you seriously shave your head because of Legend?
No, I'm bald.
That's super creepy, dude. Are you trying to single white female him? Come on.
I
Super
hear
weird.
there's a rumor and innuendo, the new name of this show. The Mastodon is dolphin smooth from neck to toes.
That's awesome.
no.
Oh,
See, the
man.
Sadly,
Great
that's not the
Legend
case.
Show is in the chat.
The Great
Yeah, he
Legend
is.
Show is gonna do. He said, I'm gonna go do a commercial, and then he was gonna come see us.
I heard the Great Legend Show wanted to get some matches in tonight. I don't know if that's
Oh.
true or not.
Carson's got to see. That's the thing, Carson. They know your work schedule, and that's where the collusion happens.
Uh-huh.
All
You're
getting
probably
too
not wrong.
the chumminess happens
too
after
chummy.
midnight.
Hey, there ain't no chumminess. I'm
I
just
know,
saying.
dude.
It was,
He
a
was
natural, it was a
chummy.
natural alliance that formed. When I
Oh.
saw he was standing there, I decided not to hit him, and he noticed that and was like, "Okay, well, let's."
I
pick
still
this
think
son of a bitch up."
at the end of the day, I think Team Carson still won more matches.
Yeah, because he's got that cheap submission gimmick.
A
Like, just-
submission hold is cheap.
Yeah,
Come on.
let's stop rolling around like a bunch of little Nancy's and stand up and play like men.
Hey,
That's all I'm saying.
Stupid
here's
UFC
that
fighters
book I
and
was
their
telling you
cheap
guys
moves.
about.
Yeah,
that's
that
cool.
AWA, that Vern Gagne.
I like it. Cover.
Yeah, the art in it is beautiful.
Pretty sick.
It's by Diodato.
Yeah, that's Diodato's hit or miss for me. But Straczynski, I didn't like his Spider-Man stuff, but he's done some other really good stuff.
Carson, what's he done good?
Oh, Deodato, he did a lot of great Spider-Man. He did some Incredible Hulk in the mid-'90s, I remember. It's a lot of great Marvel stuff.
Got this Archangel too. that
Man,
was
I like
pretty good.
Straczynski's
He
Thor a
did.
lot more than I like the Spider-Man.
He did a work in my sketchbook.
What did he draw on your sketchbook?
Wonder Woman.
Oh, did you guys
Bam.
see the new?
Wonder Woman.
Did you guys
What
see the
was
new
it saying
artwork for
here?
the new Wonder Woman?
Oh, good God. Look at Legend here. He says, tap A to initiate a front face grapple, then wait for Drew to come over and press A for the double team.
Hey,
That's how you
Carson, I
get the
didn't
high
know.
excitement in the matches. I'm just saying, alliances are formed. And,
Carson, you know what I
a
like?
tornado tag or a 4-way dance.
Through Facebook messengers.
Carson, you know what I like? I like when those people hit that start button.
It's true.
Chad, is your
Legend, I
start
like
button broke
when
on
you
your
hit-
controller or something? Do we need to get you a new controller?
Maybe. Shout out to the great legend. I read this afternoon. Not that bad, man. Mole Man and the Moloids in the Fantastic Four, number 20. I like Point of Origin a little bit better than this. But yeah, man, fun, Fantastic Four. I wasn't super high on the art. It's kind of, I would say, mediocre. You know, it's not bad, but it's not super good. Just kind of standard fare. Nothing really jumps out at you. Action wise, it's kind of just like, oh, here's some dinosaurs. But like, it's
What's up,
pretty good.
dude?
You got White Wingfoot in here. Good stuff.
Thunderhouse says was Rising Stars. Was that his indie book? I believe it was.
Yeah. Rising Stars.
Now Legends jealous of that when I reversed Drew and his double team.
That's
And
true.
I had the meeting of the minds where I headbutt him. I think it was 2 reversals to be honest, but I wasn't paying that much. I was just excited I reversed it.
Yeah, we were all excited,
Piece of
Carson.
my
It was
mind in
an
their
exciting time for everybody.
Yeah.
And
That
think,
time,
and
yeah.
think of that. Without our collusion, would you have had that moment of glory? No. So you're welcome.
Yeah, because Chad, he's not gonna hit those double. It's like, hey, Chad, let's form an alliance. That lasted all 4 seconds.
I had trouble for a minute getting on the ring apron. It was shades of the old school.
What is this? What's somebody explain that comment? I don't have my glasses on.
Can we stop nerding out? I'm pretty sure, and respect how fracking hot Alexandra Daddario is. Who's Alexandra Daddario?
I gotta Google this.
I think
Who
she
is-
was in the Baywatch movie, and that movie where like Rock had a something
Daughter?
he had to fight.
That-
Yeah,
Yeah, where it was like that volcano erupted or some shit,
yeah,
and he was a like pilot.
yep, that's the one. They had Roy Harper in the beginning of it too.
Roy Harper.
Yeah, you're right. Wait,
Really? She's not that hot.
She is so. She's smoking. She was in Baywatch.
All I'm seeing is face pics, and she has nothing to write home about.
Dude, on Pornhub,
Keep
they did
scrolling.
a deep fake of her. It's pretty hot.
Hey, everybody who's curious about Pornhub deepfakes, send your questions to Chad. He's been doing all the Pornhub deepfake research during this time of need. He's been spilling his seed. So keep in mind, if you need to know what they look like with fake heads on them, that's where you go to Chad. Chad, the Pornhub lad.
But I had to quit because they're out of toilet paper. And,
Yeah, well, just go. to
And
the socks,
look
bro.
at this. I'm looking for toilet paper.
Are you out of socks? It's a laundry day.
I used to have tube socks. Now I'm just on to no shows.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Coral.
could be a testosterone deficiency. You all right there, buddy? You get tested for low T.
That burned. Coming out. Squeeze that. It turns out, wait, what?
Season 1 of Real Detective.
That was a
Yeah,
good show.
That was a good show, but I don't remember anybody in that. Was she like the little underage girl that Harrelson was banging or whatever?
No, remember the girl that McConaughey banged? The blonde chick. She was young. She used to be in this show called
Are you paying attention to the chat?
What? I love women, but
Some
respect
balls.
dudes who love
Some balls.
Oh my god.
Oh, now you
How do
hear
you
it
go
start of the show.
from double team reversals in a video game to taking some balls to love?
Wow.
Geek Aficionado says not underage, but yes, Harrelson. There was another show called Banshee that one of those girls were on that was pretty hot. I forget what the hell was her name. She got killed though last season.
That's one of those Cinemax shows that I watched once and was like, oh, that was pretty cool. And then I realized that like it was on some free Cinemax weekend, and I'm not Cinemax.
Remember when you were a kid and Cinemax had like Skinemax and you were like, this is the coolest shit ever. And then
Yeah,
went
man.
Then you went from Cinemax to I Spit on Your Grave, and then you've been kind of fucked up ever since.
Look, softcore is still good.
That wasn't softcore. The original I Spit on Your Grave.
No, that was hardcore, but not hardcore.
Yeah, like they cut off people's junk.
Yeah, Chad, your enjoyment of it is
Yeah.
highly suspect.
I have an
That's all
issue
night
with that.
that and Hostel too.
No, you haven't seen
Oh,
it. It like
terrible.
floated. I'm sorry, GA.
It floated.
Been drinking some Sailor Jerry Legend said he's been drinking.
It floated.
Legend, that should have been your commercial.
That should have been the commercial. Take some balls to love some balls. Oh man.
Sailor
I
Jerry.
love
You
me
and your
some.
Sailor Jerry.
I love me some Legend. Carson, best Legend moment of all time.
I think I popped the panel.
Farmhand 2, baby. Farmhand 2.
Farmhand.
Farmhand 2 is good. I also like when he double choke slammed us and wrote a song about it.
And then wrote a song about
That
it.
was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, but Farmhand 2 was in the middle of something, and he just goes, we were talking about, I don't know, Batman. And we were like, what's your opinion, Legend? He goes, yeah, Farmhand 2, man. Farmhand 2.
Farmhand 2. Man, Farmhand 2.
There was also this time he got the super chat this one time.
Oh my
God. WWE. That's pretty good.
He said, Drew, tell Dave that's how you do it. Fuck Patreon.
Oh, man. Hey, look, he's never had a super chat that big without me on stream, so I'm just going to assume that was the Drew Man 2 bump.
Oh, shit. He
We'll
said,
call it.
tell Dave that's how you do it.
Oh, we got Simple Man's Comics in the chat.
Oh, no,
what's
there he
going on
is.
there, Brian.
Brian is the man, dude. Him and Bolo are the shit.
Yeah,
Are
good people.
awesome.
Yep.
Good
Great guys.
peeps.
Honestly,
Great comic knowledge, good fans, great readers of the material.
I'm waiting for him to have the whole core on his show for that like new show he does. We'll just come in like gangbusters and just start talking. Just random shit. And then it gets to Drew's part. and
Oh, am I
we'll leave.
supposed to be quiet about my invite to that so Chad doesn't know, Brian?
Fuck you. I don't get invited to shit. I don't give a shit.
You get invited to everything.
What?
You did the Downright Nerdy podcast.
Because he's coming on and he's doing a show on here. It's called recruiting, brother.
What do you know?
Big time,
Let
Chad.
me recruit Brian.
He probably has. He loves Simple Man. He actually said that to me today. He was like, I love Simple Man. I'm like, yeah, we're not Simple Man. I'm sorry.
Hey, we're a little bit more complicated.
Oh my God. Look, there it is.
That was a scoop.
Mr. Bolo.
The man, this dude, like, I love when Bolo was on the
I
show.
love talking to Bolo too, man.
Man,
You're talking
I'm
about a
telling
guy
you, one of the
who
best
knows
dudes
everything from the retail
around.
side, everything from the fan side. The guy knows every spec thing, but he's also up on every story as well. So he knows where things are going, and he gives him a really good opportunity to see the whole picture of things. So
I
if
genuinely
you got
love
any
those dudes.
questions about anything, man, those are the guys to go to with your knowledge pieces, Mr. Bolo and Simple Man, Brian and Jack. They do a great job, man. Can't say enough.
Genuinely love those two guys. Love them to death. Super good dudes.
Can't wait for them to hop out of the chat so we can stop blowing them and start shitting on them behind their back. I'm just playing.
Next
God,
week,
you-
Drew will be on their podcast.
Legend says, Brian Simpleman, good seeing you in the chat. Bolo, too, the best books to read. However, guys, we need more Farmhand. Goddamn Farmhand and Fantastic Four, dude.
Farmhand.
What
That
if Rob
dude-
Guillory ever drew the Fantastic Four? Like, he would buy like 1,000 copies of that one.
Can't they just grow the Fantastic Four in one of them farmhand gardens?
Oh my god, dude! Could you? I remember all Trinity wanted to do is talk to Legend after he saw Shazam. He was like, "That dude is going to be in tears for a week." But yeah,
Yeah, he saw Shazam. I saw Shazam. It was good.
you know what? I've been watching a lot of that. Bloodshot.
I've been watching a lot of because it's on that HBO service.
What's that?
Green Lantern movie.
All right. Carson, ask him the question. I'm gonna go get a drink. Carson got pissed. He just laughed.
Oh man.
Well,
Damn.
you know. Hey, Drew, I'm with you on that.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh man. I just think it's not that bad. There goes Chad too. I just think it's not that bad. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It has its faults. All movies have their faults.
So hey, we got a new guy in the chat, Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell is. I was actually Jack. I meant to. You know what? I'm gonna hang this up. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta call him. I want to make sure. I want to check on him and his family because that's my boy.
You Sabs need to recruit more $400 super chats.
Legend, can you come in and tag my ass in or what? I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, Legend
Walking
says he
into the
didn't
ring.
want to come on.
Jake, the
Man,
Snake.
when did the Mastodon get here? He's been here, Geek. Come on, man. Get it together.
Man.
Good to see Jack.
Where you been,
Campbell in
man?
there. Did you say junk? We were talking about some junk earlier, but I don't know if we were talking about the kind of junk you're looking for. Hey, man, best mods ever. Shazam is so good. Shazam is good. I thought it was good. I thought it was good stuff, man. I enjoyed Shazam. I thought it was a great movie. I think that if
Shazam.
he sticks to the Shazam-gasm plan
That's right.
and keeps things in that tone, which it looks like Wonder Woman 84, if that movie ever comes out due to this Wuhan
Oh,
crisis,
my God.
I think that if they lighten the tone up and go more Shazam and less Man of Steel, I think everything would be for the best.
Yeah.
But that's just what I'm thinking. I think that movie left a lot to be desired for people who were going in for a big comic book beat 'em up. For fans of the DC EU, I think Shazam wasn't what they were looking for. But I think as far as a movie, man, that was for the best. I think it was a really great film. Mastodon, what do you think about Shazam?
I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I
What
thought
did
it
you
was
think
great.
about the choice of Shyvana for the Doctor for the villain?
It was going into it not knowing a whole lot about the Shazam world. I thought it was great. You know, it worked really well, I thought.
Yeah, I hear here it's called the Flu Manchu. Nah, man, we ain't got no Wuhan. We ain't got no Wuhan over here. We're living lavish over here in quarantine in the dark box. That's what I'm calling this area over here. I got the dark box. Over there's the Mastodon's box, and here's the dark box. We're deep dark quarantine, all black background, and mourning for the inability to go to the movies and see Wonder Woman 84. Shazam is what the DCEU needed. I completely agree, Chris Barrett. I think that a little bit of hope, a little bit of brightness, and a little bit of fun is what all those movies were missing. They tried to interject it into Justice League, and it was Frankenstein out of control into just
Yeah.
a big old bucket of mediocre. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought when I left the movie theater was if they're gonna stick to that format, that's what they should do.
You know, and they have a lot of issues with those movies themselves, the people who made them.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It's what you get when you don't have a clear creative vision. And that's the one thing that I'll say for the MCU. For every misstep that they've had one.
Are you guys still talking Green Lantern?
No, we moved on to Shazam.
Oh, well, Shazam was
We
good.
started talking Shazam immediately after Woodard left. I was just trying to shake him. He's been around all day.
Nah, Woodard would have stayed. He has.
He's got to work early.
Who's Big Red Wood?
Big Red Wood. Is that two Donnies? We got Donnie in stereo.
I don't know how this sounds. I'm on my phone, but man,
You
it's
sound
damn
great.
Sounds good, man.
It's damn good seeing fucking the Mastodon. Man, goddamn Donnie, I wish you had Xbox, dude. We were just beating the fuck out of each other last night on that game, that wrestling. Goddamn, Rowan.
That's what Drew said earlier.
Rowan is Carson.
I forgot to
fucking
do this.
hates.
Hold on.
Carson hates Rowan, but I always use Rowan because it's the only guy I can use to beat Carson. Because Carson's so good at the game, you know. Me and Drew, boy, we was even trying to do some tagging.
Look,
Teamwork.
we tried our best.
Yeah.
Got to knock
Yes.
Carson off his high horse.
Super
once in a
cheat.
while.
You guys super cheat. Super cheat.
Whoa,
I set,
whoa,
I set
whoa.
Drew up.
I've been
and
on
Drew
both
knocks him
sides
down,
of it.
baby.
I've been on both sides of it. You know
I
that.
can't.
Chad.
God,
You know that I've been.
Oh no, dude! I've been on your team when they just tagged when it was him and it was Carson and Sami Zayn and
Why
Kevin
couldn't you
Owens.
just been happy for me for turning the tables on Carson?
Dude, because I'm still getting my ass whooped in the corner, and nobody will tell me how to tag anybody. That's the only reason I stand in the ring
just
and try
gotta
to get this
practice
qualified.
with the great legend every night, like I do. Sign up for lessons.
I knew it, legend. I'm hurt, dude.
You got to do. I don't know, Drew. You've gone through the career mode. Do they teach you how to do tag matches? There he is. There he is. Buy my mystery boxes, people. Geek Aficionado, one of the
Hey.
hottest mystery boxes you're ever going to see in the comic book community. He is live with the qualified grade of $4.99. It's a nice aqua green label for a good time. You're going to see $4.99. Now, it's not $499. Hey, we can't all be winners, but Geek Aficionado, we love you, brother, and we want to support you any way we can. So everybody out there watching in YouTube land, make sure you subscribe and always click the bell icon to know when Geek Aficionado is live. And that's how it's done when you're drinking Sailor Jerry rum.
JD, what do you think about Geek Aficionado? Tell me a little bit about how much you love Geek Aficionado and his $4.99 super chat. He wants us to buy his mystery boxes. I think it's a good idea.
I actually had somebody inquire about that. A guy asked me about those mystery box things. I mentioned that Geek Aficionado's got a new one going out. How many does he have left? He only had like one or two left, right?
He's in the chat.
Yeah, he said.
But we
Oh,
also got John's Comics
But
with
guess
kids
what?
in the
Guess what?
chat.
Oh,
Chris
nice.
Barrett says my mystery box has won prizes, but your mystery box didn't super chat us. So get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. We're talking about Geek Aficionado's $4.99 super chat for his mystery boxes.
Man, we got JD Comics in the house. Some say it's a cluster. Shit, I
Wait,
think it's a
where is he?
filibuster. Keep it
Is he
going,
not-
JD.
Where's his camera?
Are you asking your wife where your camera is?
No, I'm asking where Legend's face is.
Oh no,
JD, the
that's
face
down
that
there,
runs the
too, over
place
here.
is the big redwood. The big redwood, Eric Rowan. He's got the rhymes of flowing. And if you're in the biz, you better call Liz. Put her on the camera.
Where is she? She's over there. She's taking care of kids right now. She's
All
busy,
right, all right.
Liz. Liz is too
She's
busy.
a good,
man.
she's the bomb because
That's
she's a
it.
damn good mom. Amen.
How is every? Oh, she's the best mom. I mean, outside of my own, well, she's right up there with her. You know.
Hell yeah.
How's everybody?
Geek Aficionado has 30 left. 30 left on the mystery box.
my.
Geek
Okay, thank
Aficionado
you. Thank
on
you.
his,
That's what I wanted to know.
his Instagram or just message him on one of his videos. Get a hold of that Geek Aficionado.
My
So,
main
for
man,
the-
Who Dat Comics, will buy some mystery boxes, and whatever he don't like, he'll put inside his own mystery boxes. Every man has a price. And Who Dat Comics, he'll buy all the mystery boxes because he likes pissing money away, baby. Ooh,
Oh, man. All my
Who Dat
mystery
Comics,
boxes
They'll
come
buy you some shit, bro.
packed in toilet paper instead of bubble wrap and healthy dose of the Wuhan virus.
Fuck
wait,
those
hold
guys.
on.
Fuck
Wait
those
one
guys.
second. This just in. We've got Double S. What up to my uncle Drew
Oh, that
Manchu? What up to the Great Legend Show, aka the champ that runs the camp?
There
Double
goes
S, I'm using
Carson.
Rowan for you, brother.
Why
Rowan,
did
baby.
Carson just come in?
Rowan's
Well,
making a comeback.
why
I
do
want
you-
Rowan to
words.
win the title.
Lot of
Although R-Truth's my favorite, and Dolph's my favorite. But dude, Rowan could fuck some people up, man. Look how big that bastard is. He's like a Viking. He kills everybody.
But anyway,
I'm
Carson.
here to take every jobber and turn them into a world heavyweight champion.
Carson
I
is.
love the underdogs, man.
Carson's hitting the hay. Because he has to go to work at 4 in the morning. That dude,
420 for life.
honestly, he has been busting his ass. The dude works constantly and still one of the best guys in the community. Him and Bolo and all those guys. Carson knows more about anything. If I have a question, anytime I have a question, I ask Carson and Legend. Those cats, I don't know. I'm gonna get all verklempt.
We know some stuff. I don't know everything. When I want to learn about the golden age, I go to watch the Golden Guys on YouTube.
Carson, I'm paying you a compliment. And then you throw up.
Yak. I think he's just not a big fan of the big redwood Rowan. He came back in, saw
your ear, and then he left. Thanks, Legend. You chased off.
Thanks a lot, Rowan.
You big red.
But
Dude,
honestly, guys,
Rowan's awesome.
Carson has been around forever, and he is one of the most mellow dudes in the world, and nothing affects him. He's a fucking rock. Busts his ass day and night. And if you guys, that dude deserves every A-OK there is, because he does a lot for the community.
And if you ain't down with that,
you can just send it to me. I'll make sure he gets it.
And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you.
That's right.
Fu Manchu. That's 3.
I got 2 words for you. News stand.
I got something for you to show. I got something to show.
All right, we'll put you on the big screen.
This is from Brent or Kayla. Which one is this? Brent Woodside. If you don't know who Brent Woodside is, if anybody's a star, this is some of Brent Woodside's work. This is from Celebration. He's a Lucasfilm artist. These are 2 of his works here. I just brought them up because I didn't know I was getting it today. I figured it'd be in quarantine for a little while. It smells pretty good, so let's figure out what it is. I think this is
on it. See how that
what
goes.
it is. These are artist prints, and they're if you ever check out their work, it's pretty amazing.
That's too big for cocaine.
Oh, they did a hand sketch. Oh, look at this. Kayla did this. His wife, Brent's wife, decided to do a little sketch of
Mandalorian.
Mando. Very nice. That's Kayla Woodside right there. Very good. I've met these people many times. I introduced some of you guys at C2E2 and Planet Comic Con to them. I know I'm. Ooh. Okay. So. Ooh. Okay. This is bigger than I. Ooh. Okay. This is a little print.
Dude, JD, dude, that's
and,
awesome.
This is known as The Child. Okay.
And he froze.
Draft. Limited edition. This is artist proof. There are only 50.
Oh, that's dope.
It looks like a gremlin and a fucking Ewok.
But you have to find the hidden thing. Yeah, there's always something hidden in what they
There's
do.
always an Easter egg.
Yep, there's always an Easter egg. I have to look for it. It takes a while to find on some of these. You have to really go through it.
It's a boy.
Somewhere. I know she's got it. This is The Child, but a nice hand-drawn sketch of Mando with an artist proof of The Child. This will probably be if there is a Celebration 2020, I think this is going to be this is what they usually, one of the top 5. Dave Dorman is another.
You're going to have to get a custom frame for that.
Well, I have, yeah, you're right.
Nah, it's gonna be
You know, we got John's Comics for Kids in the chat. He's here live. John Locke's out of the wheelchair.
Here's
He
a great
don't care.
example of
He's
one.
John Locke. That's why we go for it.
This is the
420 for life.
Luke at
Hey, Sailor Jerry for life. Okay, Drew.
is Luke at some area, and if you look carefully at the clouds.
Is this another Darth Vader picture?
Ooh,
Oh no!
there
Okay,
you
Oh,
go.
that's pretty cool.
That's kind of neat.
Right?
That's real
really
cool.
nice. And then that
I like a good long picture.
And then
That's some Bob Ross stuff right there.
This was my,
Oh yeah,
this
dude.
is great. This is a big one. This is from Celebration 2017. This is the official artist proof edition.
Don't they
Dude,
have,
that
don't they have
Artist
Celebration
proof. Holy
stuff?
shit! Hey,
Now,
dude, that's way better than Little.
Yeah,
Lulu.
except you see this little mark here. This is why we have life-destroying children. But look very carefully.
Slowly I turn.
Now watch this. See the hidden message? Look carefully at the top. Hang on. It'll
Focus.
Is it like a Yoda?
Oh, I
pubic
see
hair?
the face. Is that a face?
Alec Guinness's face right here.
Nice.
Oh,
No
wow.
matter where
Dude, sir.
Yeah,
Alec
and this
Guinness.
matches up. Something really cool that I did. This is 2 years apart. Is that
Oh,
this?
look at that.
matches
Father and
up.
son.
If you
Oh,
line
that's-
them up, they match up perfectly.
Oh, that's neat.
Dude,
That's super
yes.
Hey,
That is
so real
good.
quick, while I have JD on here,
All right, move me out of the main screen. I'm gonna
All
pull
right.
out knives. I got to clean knives.
I like
So,
JD
since-
on the full screen.
Oh, they sent a second one. Look at this. This came in here too. A TIE fighter one.
Vader, Lord Vader.
I think you got to hold that one upward. Yeah, that like that. Oh no, not like Donnie.
Not mine.
Yeah, don't stroke it like that. Don't stroke it like that.
Yeah, that's the way you got to do
I like
it.
these little things. These are cool little things you can put around.
That's
Maybe
kinda
I'll do the whole upstairs and Brent.
Is that the same size as
Yeah,
toilet
I have-
paper?
Well, let's not go there.
Because
Oh, don't go
There's
get
a
me
lot of
started on that
parking
toilet
tickets
paper.
outside. So.
you know, look,
I can't thank him enough. Here they are, Brent and Kayla Woodside. Oh, look at this.
he's very upset. He can't find any toilet.
Oh, Rick James right there.
Here they are, Brent and Kayla Woodside. Let me show you. Here's the information. Woodside Illustrations. They are on at woodsideillustrations.com. Some emails. Facebook. Check them out. You'll see all these great Star Wars, Game of Thrones. They're really big into everything Marvel, whatever you're into. It's right up our alley.
They can do any kind of artwork for your pop culture needs. You like Jonah Hex? They'll get you some Jonah Hex.
Hey,
You
yeah,
like
I mean, I
Tula
like
Black?
I
They
like
bring
Jonah
it back,
Hex.
baby.
I love
Oh,
Jonah
you
Hex.
like that
So
Jonah
Drew,
Hex.
I ended up getting this one.
Damn!
Wow,
yeah,
it's a
Judy
fucking night.
called me and
Boy.
woke me up this afternoon and was showing me.
told you.
Somebody call Grizzly Adams. Somebody.
No,
That ain't a knife. This is a knife.
That's
Oh,
all
this-
noise.
Do you really want to see some? This
Yeah.
is how we prepare for what we got to go. This is one. I got this today. Very nice. Great knife. What's this one? I got a whole.
Take that to the bar and show it to the guy that says he's.
I'm
won
just
it on
going in
12
my bag.
systems.
My good bag here. I recommend you all have one of these zombie apocalypse bags if you got one.
Emergency bags, very important.
Pepper spray. One of these.
Pepper spray. In case
Oh,
somebody
the
was fighting you.
dagger.
Well, I carry. Well, you know what? Sometimes you want non-lethal. What is this? This is a Liz knife. I got Liz one of these in case.
Mhm.
Right there.
Little butterfly knife.
Nope, I don't do the butterfly. Those are weapons enough to be done. This is a nice little.
Bruce
I call these-
Leroy is short enough.
I call these the. We used to call these when we were kids keys to the city. These kind of knives. I don't know if you're familiar with these. Pretty much get in anywhere.
That's a sweet knife, but Carson can catch bullets with his teeth.
Catches bullets with his teeth.
All right. So
Leroy.
enough of the weaponry and the knives and the
That knife is taller than JD.
Seawood 19 don't buy his comics. The comics buy Seawood 19.
oh my god. All right. So
Flashlight.
He's just trying to get back in his
I've
good
one of
graces.
those somewhere.
Oh, hang on.
Legend
Is
just
this a
knows how hot
taser?
Seawood was last night.
Dude,
Roy Hart.
yeah,
Luke.
Oh, what?
Harper
Are you
and
asking me if
Eric
there's a
Rowan
taser on there?
2020.
Well, of course.
yeah, God, these
All right,
put it away. Let's.
Would you get the taser for the kids?
I got two of them. Well, we carry two, one of each. You know, if you never know.
What the?
I'm bringing out
This
the
is a
best
good one.
lines for the Mastodon
This
because
is a Navy
dude,
SEAL
let me
edition.
tell you something. It's not every day
Nice.
we get the fucking Mastodon
All right,
in the house.
Legend. I need you to help me out with something.
Mastodon, do you have any awkwardly large
I'm
knives to
listening.
share?
I'm listening.
Not well. I might have a machete down here.
Cat just got
Oh,
up and
Cat
off.
Wren likes stuff.
This is titanium right here. Light,
What the hell is it?
strong as hell. Look at this. Double edge. Really sharp.
It's a tight fit. May have to use sheepskin.
I have a trident.
That's good. That works. I still
I'm
got
not sure it would. I mean, I'm not.
And if it works for Lisa, if
JD.
it works for Lisa Bonet, that's how you put it in all the way.
And,
Triple
and I
fingers.
also have a sword from Link.
Oh, you had.
No,
That's just the sheath.
Oh,
Oh,
these are
no,
cool.
never mind.
So
I still
He's
drew
getting
it.
ready to fight some chickens for rupees.
my
Freaking Gandalf baby's
my
going
not,
down.
and you got a batarang.
Buy
That's-
those?
That's you are seriously fucked up.
I can go all pop culture. Anything you show, I could relate it back to a pop culture.
All right, so here, let me make some announcement. We got a couple new shows. I want to give a shout out to the chat. We've got John's Comics with Kids in there. He probably left because we're showing knives.
Hope your kids ain't watching this
Showing
episode
knives.
of Comic Con.
But John is one of the best dudes. Him and Carson.
They're cool.
But we've got a
Him and
couple new-
Whitewell.
Whitewell's the best.
Yeah.
He's,
So-
he's
Blackwell.
one-
won't-
not
Blackwell's
only is he
good.
one of the best, he's also one of the rest.
All right, so we've got
Gone too soon on that.
We've got
one.
Real Comic Book Talk starting a new show, not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. We also have a daily show starting next Monday with Drew Manchu and Nerdy Podcast.
Oh,
Two of the best.
Is going to be an entertainment show. We also have a list show coming, and all you guys missed the deadline. So thanks for that.
Whoa.
You're the only one that sent me
Someone
shit.
Somebody called Jefferson Pierce because he's one of the finest teachers, and he becomes Black Lightning, and he goes against the 100 and takes all the thugs down, especially Joey Toledo and old White, you know that albino guy, whatever, Whitewell. That's true.
Well, okay, and then
Tobias. Well,
we'll give a tease of the boy who has 7, right?
Yes, I will
He
mark
had
it.
some.
and if you stay up late, the boy may have 8. Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
And more to come, but I think we finally got a Thursday show. I think we have a Sunday show. And then last but not least, I went to the comic book shop today. These guys are hurting. These guys are hurting.
Those guys.
No, these guys.
These guys.
Using us in your mouth. I'm sorry.
The comic book shop.
The comic
Oh,
book,
yes.
the comic shops.
These guys, not them guys.
The comic shops are hurting, especially here in Pennsylvania. They made it life essential stores are the only things to be opening. So today at 8:00, all the comic book shops closed. They can't do curbside. They can't do delivery. They can't do anything. These guys are closed for the next 2 to 8 weeks. So we have to figure out something that we can do as a community to help support these gentlemen and women that run these businesses. So we are going to be having an auction. If you have a comic book shop, an LCS,
Reach out to us.
please reach out to us and let us know if we can help them. We are going to offer them an auction. We want to do it really, really soon, just because how much of a hit they are taking.
Yeah, it might not be this week that they really feel it, but they will the following weeks much more.
Yeah.
If you don't pick up your pull list, they don't get paid.
And if they're being closed, I mean, I know last week they made some concessions and they actually made, hey, I'm only ordering for my pools, and that's what they did. The problem though, now they can't even order. Their shipments are going to be coming in and there's going to be nobody there. These guys, they're going to have material just sitting on the shelves that they have that are going to go unclaimed, unsold, and a lot of them have mortgages, rent not so much concerned, but I mean, as far as overhead, it's everybody's being affected, and if we can do something great for the community, I think it needs to be done here, and we need to come together as a community and make this happen.
I agree.
Legend, can you give me a rhyme on that?
You know, my kid fucking broke a fucking piece of glass.
No.
He's got glass all over the floor. I can't rhyme no more, man.
Your kid
Take it
broke
away,
a
bro. Take
glass,
it away.
so go with
Kill
beat
somebody,
his
JD.
ass.
Kill
If
somebody.
you gotta clean it up, he shouldn't have dropped
I'm gonna
that
get
cup.
JD to stab my own son.
No, I would never do that. I'm a pacifist. Man.
Yeah.
He's a
Kill
pacifist
everybody.
with a house full of knives.
Get the
his ears,
trident out. It's time
for
to
his
spear
lives.
people.
You never know when you live in a city when you might have to go.
That's what
ready.
I'm talking about.
That's
That's
better
a
to have
birdie
one
in the city.
katana blade.
Better to have it than not.
And don't do it real quick or anything. Just wipe slow. Get the glass in the trash.
But if you guys can, we need to figure out some way. Please reach out to them. Have them reach out to us. We'll send them the link. We'll walk them through the process. It's 100% the proceeds would be for them. If I can, I'm going to try to knock off the dust on Legend and have him come back and host that auction.
Maybe so. I don't know what we're doing, but we're always doing something.
And if he comes back, it's always special.
I love the announcements, Chad. I love your announcements.
And then we have one last announcement.
I have an announcement too.
I got a lot of announcements.
Dude, we just need to go to the off airs, man.
Well, no, we got to add. We got to add.
Community legend, remember that.
Want to play some wrestling video games and stuff?
Yeah.
Drew got a sneak preview of Warehouse Find kind of a show. Well, what'd you think
Yeah,
about
that place has got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
So
It's all yours, JD. I'm going to step
all right, we're
away.
just gonna be doing stuff with this auction with the idea with the small comic shop was we can't really help with your pull list and anything else. We apologize, but we're not that kind of place. What we do is grab 10 items that you think it might help you through this time. And it's not like we're gonna you're on, you're off. That's it. You know, just keep it to the rules. We're gonna have, let's say, 20 items at 3-minute auctions or 10 at 6-minute auction. We'll give you an hour of your own time. We might run this auction with each shop. The goal is to get as many shops as possible in and keep it going every week until this crisis is over. Maybe the weekends we focus on, let's celebrate the brick and mortar. We'll call it brick and mortar weekends here at Comic Board. Celebrate the brick and mortar. It's all about what we can do for the community. What do you think of that? Is that good to go? I think so. Sorry, I didn't know how to do it because you weren't there. All right, Drew Manchu, what do you got?
I got a bad news address, apparently. Beyond that, I'm going to be all over the place. Apparently, I'm going to host a show on Monday.
Yeah, and I'm working with you on the show with the guy who runs that shop.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to do all kinds of shows until I find a job or things go back to normal. We'll figure out how that works. Big Red Rowan, what you got going on there besides a kitchen full of glass? That's exciting. Mastodon. How are things going there in
I got a couple
Donnyland?
videos dropping. Sunday I got another music review. And then other than that, next Saturday, I believe I have the second episode of my Marvel graphic novel reviews. And other than that, that's about it.
I think this weekend I'm going to be on with State Pup on Swords and Sorcery.
All right, keep us.
This is a great show.
Big shout out to that $4.99 super chat, man. $4.99 super
Thanks very
chats.
much again, man.
That's what we're here for. It helps the community. Amen.
Yeah, big shout out to Geek Aficionado. He says, "Hey JD," but he also saying, "I'm selling mystery boxes." So he's got 30 of them left.
That's a big thing.
Geek Aficionado, mystery boxes. Who dat loves mystery boxes? Good times.
Yeah, that's exciting news, gang. It's exciting news indeed.
I like hauls, though. You know what? Let me tell you real quick, my little outro. I want everyone in the comic book community, you know, there's auctions, there's pop-up shops, there's spec shows, there's top 10s, top 5s, whatever your jive is. But, man, sometimes it's best to go back to the old school and just show some comic book hauls, you know, compare and contrast what you pick up opposed to what your friends pick up. You might learn something new, and you might turn that frown upside down, and then you'll be happy too. God bless America. Amen. Coronavirus for life. Amen. Bye.
Did he just say coronavirus?
We're off the air, right?
Yes.
We're off the air, right?
No, we're not.
We're
We're still live.
Hey, Bob World, best intros ever. Big Redwood Rowan in the house. I'm going to go put my sheet mask on and tilt my head kind of like Michael Myers style, and no Big Red Rowan is for life.
All right, the Sting in the Rafters. Is that what we're doing here?
No, hold on. Chris Barrett, I refunded you. I'm refunding you all your money and sending you a bunch of stuff. I think I might even send this Trident because I don't want it.
Well, I mean, it's shit in a fight.
Chris
really
Barrett,
bad.
I'm still getting Chris Barrett's like little package ready. I have.
Didn't
some
you send
fantasy
Chris Barrett
books,
and
but I want
Niobe?
to make sure. No, I sent Jason almost said his last name. Comics Misexplained. I sent him.
He got his
good
government
stuff.
all
I
over
sent
the
him some
internet
great
already.
books.
We named our show after his
Remember those
government name.
DC
Don't-
books?
What did you send him?
Naomi.
You can kayfabe him.
I sent Comics Misexplained. I sent Comics Misexplained that Naomi comic, like all the issues that I had of Naomi.
What? You didn't send me nothing.
I tried to send you some Red Hulks. Did you like that?
Undefeated in the BWK arena. Undefeated in the BWK arena.
I didn't know they had
Our
them.
truth.
How much did they ask from there? Like 50?
No. $29.99 at Target.
That's good. How many did they have?
No, Drew. Show the other thing too.
Did you get the Capomando? The carbonite man?
Look at that.
No, I still need that. I still
I have
need
2
that.
of them. I got a guy with 2.
I added that to my wish list.
Oh, where'd you get that thing?
That thing's
Target,
awesome.
baby.
I love it.
$40.
Really? That's a good price.
Yeah,
Now,
my favorite
Drew-
thing about it is that the stand, it has like a
It
ball.
glows,
so you can-
right? It glows, right?
No, but you can. I
You
mean,
can
you
put
can
a light
easily
in it.
put a light in it.
Stand.
Oh, okay, yeah, because that's
A lot of the people are putting lights in that thing, LEDs to make the ball light up.
Yeah,
then you
but
have,
it,
then you
it's
have
got
blue
this,
balls.
I like
it's got
that.
this pivot ball on the stand, so you can kind of put
Now,
it. in
does
any
it have
position you want.
baby Thanos on him?
No,
That would be
no.
nice.
It's unfortunate. And he doesn't come with any chains. He comes with one chain. Yeah, I have it over here. It comes with this one
The spirit of
flaming chain,
Yep.
but like he doesn't come with any chains to wrap around him, which is kind of sad. But
Ten
beyond that, I'm all right.
That's a badass. That's
I
badass.
I was just we just talked about Ghost Rider today in one of the shops, and I think the Clayton Crane covers that were done on that Marvel Knights, the 6-part series. Have you ever see that?
Yeah.
That's one of the best runs right there.
All right.
Ghost Rider right there.
Since we have 7 people in the chat, I know we're going to be heading out here in a second. I just want to. This is from me, not Comic Core, nothing related. But guys, continue to be safe out there. Hit the hot spots if you can. Ass, balls, armpits. Make sure those are clean. Wash your
How hot do you
hands.
think my balls are, Chad?
But
Look
more
at that.
importantly, guys, we are doing a ton of shit behind the scenes and trying to improve our channel and trying to improve a lot of stuff and trying to make it well for you guys.
You guys got to get ready for the new. We're going to come up with the name. Maybe we'll call it Couples Therapy. I like that idea. What do you think of that? That's a good idea for sure.
I've been trying to coerce Donnie to be a producer on some of these shows.
Yeah.
because it's tiresome. But honestly, guys, I need you guys to stick with us, sub us up, hit the bell notification, watch us on Instagram, because we are working really, really hard. And I guess I can say it, but we're in contact with a couple of the publishers right now, and because of the con situation and how they're coming down, we are going to have access to a lot of people for interviews. If you guys have suggestions to who you want to have on the show, creators from DC, from Marvel, from Image, anybody that you want, please let us know, because we are trying to get them. Oh, are you showing the email?
No, I'm showing right now the Comic Core community tab.
You literally,
you Vendetta still not getting the spot.
you made my chest fucking hurt. I was like, oh my
Settle
god,
down.
is that the fucking email?
Settle down.
Always a bridesmaid, bride, but on more on this one, huh?
So
We'll talk about that in a minute when Chad's done here.
Geek Aficionado, if you want to come on the show and promote those boxes, we would love to have you on Friday. Hit us up on Instagram, hit us up on any way you can. We would love to have you on. Thunderhouse, thank you for being in the chat. Double S, Chris Barrett, we love you guys. Now I'm gonna hand it over to Drew Manchu, baby.
Man, you guys came out in droves for this impromptu Thursday show. We're going to try to add something to the schedule to fill this slot. We know you all have been asking for it. And since Gone Too Soon, Outside the Issues is no longer around, we will be putting something in this slot. But my favorite time slot of the entire week, I'll tell you guys right now, is Modern Men on Mondays. Modern Men on Mondays, we are reading the best modern reads that you can possibly imagine. We were going through a randomizer. We were picking them amongst ourselves, and now we've put it upon you, the community, to pick what we are going to read each week. We got about 24 hours until this poll closes. You can see the options right there. V for Vendetta, Death of Superman, Monstrous, Batman Hush, and Spider-Man Life Story. Get out there.
Oh
folks.
man, life story and Death of 100%. I'm knocking that door down, coming on there with you guys.
Both my picks for the week, Chad. Right now, we're looking at 4 weeks in a row of Drew Manchu's selected book being the one we read. If just to troll Carson, everybody get on there and vote for Death of Superman.
Oh, Death of Superman is the book that got Carson into comic books.
Yeah, man, and we're all going to read it because it's probably going to win. We got one more day of votes there. Almost 60 votes. We put this out last week was the first week we did this. We got almost 60 votes last week, and that's way more of a turnout than we expected to get. This is a way of putting it back in the hands of the community, and I think we're going to try to drive as much traffic as we can to that Modern Men show. It's been consistent for us, a consistent performer, and also a consistently great show. Fun to do for everybody involved, and I think we're getting more people out there reading great books, man. This is the best comic book club show out there in the community. No shade at John and White Whale when I say that. There's this kind of called book club in name only. This is a book club where we all read the same book week after week. I absolutely love it, and I want you guys to vote. I want there to be more interactivity, more people in that live chat, more people showing up when we do premieres. Really great show, and I want everybody in the community to be a part of it.
Big shout out to Comic Tom for giving Golden Guys a Comic Tom bump this past week with none other than the Golden Guru himself. Thank you, JD. That show's been awesome.
It's my favorite time slot. But I do have a question for Drew about the Modern Men. I did have some people that don't have YouTube, but they watch it on TV and they can't vote. They said, "What I understand," but they had a question. What is your cutoff for Modern? Did you start at 84 or 88? Or when's Modern? They wanted to know when you started because they had suggestions, and I'm like, I think that would qualify as Copper. I don't know.
We're not really super against doing Copper Age stuff for the modern age, as long as it's something that has kind of a modern feel to it.
Yeah.
So I think we went with like a kind of Watchmen, Dark Knight Returns era is kind of the cutoff there, but there's a few things that are earlier than that that I would consider modern books.
Yeah,
I mean, really,
90s and everything, early 90s with Death of Superman, mid 90s stuff going on. It's great. Don't get me wrong. I think somebody asked about like some Secret Wars and some of the stuff in the 80s with the Wolverine run.
I think it's this
X-Men one. Okay, 93.
92, right?
97 million copies of that thing. We don't even care because you can still find it. There's your toilet paper.
Yeah. So I know Carson and we find it a joke that everybody's selling this thing for how much, Drew?
Yeah, what the
It's
hell?
going for like $30 in some circles.
And I literally
We're
found
idiots.
Because of Omega Red?
I found two of them for 20 cents this week. And both of them.
Popular of a character.
Both look pretty good, man.
Yeah.
So
You got to take those out of that bag and board and throw them in a tub, right?
They're not bad reads at all. And actually, I always said that is the best Jim Lee ever did in any book. Other than,
but out of everything, this is probably the best book that I pulled this week.
all right.
That's pretty
501.
sweet. I like it. I like
we're
it.
not super geek aficionados. Says 80s to current. Yeah, that's pretty much the cutoff. Like if it,
Yeah.
I mean, anything super late 70s,
I know
we're not going
Carson-
to scoff at it. But
Carson's a huge fan of the Clone Wars. I mean, that's all he cares about is the Clone Saga. If you guys want to send him AOKs, just send him Clone Saga.
yeah, send him Reign of the Superman stuff.
Funeral for a Friend. No, honestly, guys, thank you so much. Drew, thank you, man. Your supercuts have been awesome. Super
I'm
funny.
going to be trying to keep doing those. And I talked a little bit about it on my stream today. And before we get out of here, I want to talk about it again. Yeah, if you're subscribed to Comic Core, go check out those Comic Core shorties. I got 2 for Modern Men Up, 1 for Golden Guys, 1 for the greatest comic book show ever. And I'm working on a few other little things. Might take a little bit more time. But those were quick and easy to send to put together and send up onto the site. And they're all pretty much spotlights on the characters that we feature here on the Comic Core. And that's what's so great about the Comic Core is not that we put out the best content, which I think we have an argument that we do. Not that we're the most consistent with the most live shows ever, which I think that we are, but that we have a bunch of different personalities that come together to form the whole, man. And I really dig the fact that we got guys like Bear Island and Comic Man Andy and guys like the Golden Guys that I can take just little snippets and show the personality and the love that we have for what we do here. And yeah, expect more of those coming out on a regular.
And if you want to be on the channel, all you got to do is hit up any of us. We will find a spot for you. We'll make a show for you, and we try to have fun. But over the next couple of weeks, again, we have to come together as a community and give LCSs some love. We had a conversation with Heroes Initiative, and right now,
they can't go anywhere.
we are going to raise money for LCSs. If you have an LCS that is in trouble, we are monetized. We will make that donation to them. We will do anything in our power to keep the LCS, keep the community going. We're all about positivity, right, Donnie?
That's right.
Positive outlooks, positive outcomes, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
Next week's going to be a huge week. We got the new show with Drew Manchu and Nerdy Podcast. We also got The Boy Who Had 7, and the list is coming your way. We don't know what it's called, but it's going to have a better name because I said something to Drew and he said that sucked. So with that being said,
I was real negative about that.
good night. God bless. Subs for everybody. See you later.
They're under your chair, baby.
Thank you.